day, Jen entered the hallway and noticed something unusual. "Hey there," I said. "Hey there," she replied. "What's going on here? And why are you all sweaty?" I was having a 3-point contest, taking 5 shots from each of 3 locations. Shots at what? There's no hoop. The living room light fixture. "Where is this coming from?" she replied. That question sort of caught me off guard. Once I saw that bucket of indoor snowballs and realized I could just unscrew the bottom of the lamp. It just seemed obvious that this is what I needed to do. But I gave it a second before replying. A light bulb went off. Well, while doing dishes and folding laundry, I've been rewatching The Last Dance. Oh. The Last Dance. It's a 10-part documentary which follows the Bulls' rise to domination in the NBA of the 90s. Jen said, "Oh," because she knows me. While I don't follow sports too closely these days, I did as a kid, and sports docs make me nostalgic. Without realizing it, this little game, which Jen dubbed Lampsketball, tapped into memories of my childhood on Jefferson. In the basement there, I'd marked off with tape a baseline, a free throw line, a 3-point line around my Nerf hoop. I created my own imaginary league of 8 teams with rosters of players. I put myself on one of them, the Rhodaville Saints, and acted out games. In fact, during halftime of my acted out game, I would offer analysis of that game and enact highlights of other imaginary games around my imaginary league. When I've told people about this, I've been asked, "Were you sort of lonely as a kid?" It's a fair question. Maybe. But that's not how I remember it. That's sort of how nostalgia works, right? We do with our memories what I'm doing with this footage. Edit out the bad stuff. Highlight only the good stuff. Those were the days. I think it's not just the past itself that appeals. I think it's the version of the future I once held in the past. Some part of me misses the sense that the future was totally wide open. I could still believe that I would have a basketball career once I entered high school. Heck, I could still believe that I'd turn pro. Christmas is a time we tend to get nostalgic. Recall some idealized past when everything was just perfect. The decorations, the kids, the gifts, even Uncle Frank exhibited Christmas cheer. But that's not the hope of Christmas. The hope that maybe this year will somehow be as wonderful as some imagined Christmas of long ago. Because the truth is, this Christmas is going to have its share of problems and disappointments. And in that way, it's going to look a lot like past Christmases. No, the hope of Christmas isn't found in nostalgia. It's found in a blessing. It's in knowing that in Jesus, God has tied God's fate to our human fate. No amount of problems, no disappointments can undo that. God became one with us to make us one with God. It is this truth that grounds the blessing we offer now.